Hello, hello again. This is Angie from Get Woke. I want to talk to you about this new moon in Libra here in October 2020, but I also want to talk to you guys about the upside, okay? Because we are on a journey, and it is called a journey for a reason. We probably, just to be honest with y'all, will not see a huge exterior change until probably 2024. But this is an exciting time. Why is it an exciting time? Because there are so many transformations within ourselves, within our life, within our world, that to be a part of it, to watch it, and to change with it is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So this is nothing to fear, my friends. The whole entire reason why you were called to wake up, why you were called to be put on your spiritual journey, why you were, awoken to start taking, a look at what truly is so that you were prepared for this, so that this time would be a beautiful time for you, versus those who did not heed that call, that weren't ready for it, didn't want it. Okay? There's going to be a lot of drama. We will see a lot of drama. The key is to not be a part of it. Okay? It's just toxins for the soul. It is that devil card coming in and saying, come here. I want to crush you. No, we do. No, we're good. We are good and prepared. The upside of the next few coming weeks is that it's going to feel like a big, huge release within our personal lives. I mean, we are talking deep, deep connections in our life. And any tensions, any old feelings, anything that no longer serves us is going to be cleansed out in these coming weeks. And that is going to be a relief for so many of us, especially while we have all this Venus energy coming in. I mean, this is the time to look deep within our love lives, our personal friendships, our close co-workers and bosses, close relatives in general, relationships in general, with the highlighted area of love. Okay? So those of you out there that have just been so focused on love will, the upside is hopefully, most likely, this time next month, your view on love will be clear. It will be real. There will not be any old feelings and trauma to tag on to it. Relationships that have just gotten stale will either bloom and sprout a whole new being, a whole new chapter, or it will become obvious that it's stale for a reason and it's time to. So that doesn't mean give up hope, because if you're already determined it's stale and it's time to, well, then you've already cut the other option out. So the key is to be very open to what's coming, to take it gracefully, with dignity, and to really sit with ourselves in silence and really meditate on on anything that's going to affect our life in any major way. Any major decisions, anything like that. Sit with yourself, meditate on it. Please, do not act rash, because when we just fly off the handle, we don't stop and think and say, okay, maybe I heard that wrong, or maybe I'm seeing that, or, maybe I'm not seeing that the right way. We tend to end things before we've even given it a chance. So let's not go too headstrong. Let's try to be very open-minded. Okay, like I said in my last video, try to see it from as many perspectives as possible. But I wanted to bring to you the good news of all this, is what we're focusing on. There will be a lot of spiritual growth over the next coming weeks. I mean, years really, but these next weeks really entice us to look inward and really go within our own beliefs. And that is a beautiful thing. Anytime we are looking inward for growth, that is a beautiful thing. Okay, so I don't want anybody to get nervous about these coming weeks. I just want you to be wise. I want you to have that knowledge. Stand tall and keep that perspective like the owl. Because it's very important to make sure you're not manifesting and creating and putting energy into something negative by overthinking it, thinking it into the ground. That's what I think. So I did also want to share something else that one of you subscribers and I had talked about, there's so much talk about how to prepare. Everyone says, have a minimum 30 days supplies, essentials for each family member. Well, if you got a house like mine, 4 kids and, whatnot, it's a bit more challenging. We have to go about it in a much more wise and efficient way to have those kind of resources. So, indoor gardening was something I've been looking into, and I am going to play around with myself so I can bring you the what is working, the what's not working, and we can maybe share ideas on how we are going about preparing our own selves and our homes for whatever comes our way. Because preparation eliminates that fear. If we have what we need, and some of us don't have, I realize that some people are very tight on space. So I am going to take a small space in my home, and I am going to put as much food as possible in there and see if I can get at minimum 30 days supply for 6 family members we have. And we'll even see if I can get a few essentials in there for the animals, because that's key too. So, what I have here, well, I've got some cherry tomato plants outside, okay? And what I have learned is that you can go down at the knot, right about there, cut it off, put it in some water. Once it starts getting roots, I did these today, once it starts developing those roots and has a good set of roots, go ahead and we're going to go ahead and try to plant it. I am going to purchase a few items that are from the dollar store so we can keep this on the cheaper side, so it's more reasonable for anybody and everybody to do. So once I do that, I will update you on that as well. So this is how we're going to get through this new moon, is by being creative. Buy some paints. I plan on restocking my paint set. I do murals on the wall. This is not one of them, that's a tapestry, but I do murals on the wall, and I just love to go at it and paint. My kids do too, and it's a great, wonderful outlet for any kind of frustration or tension or whatnot. So most of my trees that I painted on the wall, I did during my dark nights of the soul. my shadow. During my shadow work is when I did a lot of my painting. But I have a feeling it's going to call for it here soon. So anyways, I also have parsley in here as well. I wasn't sure if I had parsley or cilantro. So I have parsley, cilantro, I'm sorry, it's cilantro. So I also noticed this was growing in my garden, so I went ahead and grabbed the roots and cut the roots off versus yanking them, and put that in there along with one of my snapdragons, which will probably just possibly bloom. I don't know that it will grow roots. We'll see. So that I am going to spread out a little bit the different plants in different cups of water, and when they go ahead and they grow the roots, then we'll transplant them. I also had sage outside, which actually had the roots already. So I went ahead and planted that, and it is now an indoor plant. I've done sage indoors quite a few times, and it does really well inside, actually. So there's that as well. So let me know. I've been playing in my garden all day, so let me know, what your ideas for that are too. And we will bring out our more creative side, our more inventive side, and we will have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful next few months, next few years. We're going to get through this, and it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be a beautiful transformation of everyone. This is the thing that, Pluto and all that is really forcing us. And I know I said that people have that choice, and they do. You have a choice. You always have a choice whether you want to acknowledge it or not. But, excuse me, cilantro was not going down. So, excuse me. So, it is really not giving anyone a choice as far as evolution goes. Okay? We don't get a choice in that. The momentum for us evolving has sped up. So we are now going to go through those processes. Whatever it takes for us to evolve is going to start really speeding up, and I have a feeling over the next 2 to 4 weeks we are really going to we'll see that really sparking up and starting. So please stay out of the drama. It is toxic for you, 100%. If you feel yourself getting worked up, take a deep breath, walk away. It's better to walk away, take a deep breath, and have someone call you rude than a flat out argument and two people lowering their vibes, and the energy that goes into that is just so ugh. And then that radiates to the people around them. And all it takes is one person to break that cycle and say, you know what, have a good day, and walk away. We always want to walk away with love and compassion. Have compassion for the people that are just too saddened or have so much that it's too much for them to wake up. Have compassion for them. Don't be negative towards them. I don't like the hate word. I don't like that word so much. It just really bugs me. So I was trying to think of a different word than that, but don't react negatively whatsoever, please. It is for your own well-being, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. I am going to go ahead and pull 2 different cards from 2 different oracle decks. First, we have Dreams of Gaia. Ancestors and guides, be with us now. What advice do you have for us over the next 2 weeks? What should we be aware of? What should we be aware of over these next 2 weeks? That card really wants to come out. Okay. The sensational. Okay, she is all about that very pretty much everything we've talked to. This right here is screaming to me. So long as we are precise, we perceive things from every angle, every reflection in that sword. Okay, she's got a sword right down the middle. And it's to be sharp. Perceive everything, every reflection you can possibly see. Okay, keep that balance, that fairness. She's got script. She's got she's got key rings for earrings. Okay, this to me is saying that the next 2 weeks are definitely going to be the key in our evolution. This is exciting. It's exciting. It's been a long year, so what's another few weeks? What's another few months? It's going to be exciting. There are big, big changes coming, and so long as we keep our heads high and our noses out of drama and our vibes high, we will be fine. Because anything that is coming our way is for the highest good of your life, for the highest good of humanity. So anything that is coming is beautiful. It's a beautiful transformation, okay? So any little bit, this is that clutter, okay? This stuff that's gonna come up over the next few weeks is the stuff it's those keys. It's the key information we need, the key feelings, the key emotions, okay? The key conversations. It's what we need to finally go down the path. Commit to that path and go down it. And finally let go of any last baggage or any... When I mean baggage, I don't mean people necessarily. I mean energies, trauma, anything that in our past relationships or love life that is keeping us from having, a beautiful relationship. Anything at all. That information is going to be coming to us, my friends, okay? That's what that's telling me. She's also loyal. Loyals can be, also got the dog there. And dog to me is 100% loyal. She's got ants too on each side that are balancing, which to me is definitely 100%, that's working together. It can also be looked at the loyalty. Okay, you got the loyalty in the middle, and then now you got two ants going in separate directions. So perhaps there's an issue with loyalty that may be coming up. Okay, I think it's very possible for a few relationships to finally have the clarity on that area in the coming weeks. So, storing up, like we were talking about, she's got the chestnuts on her, hanging from her horns as well. Okay, so like we were talking about, preparation. We've got 3 that came out. We've got Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery, which it is. Squirrel Spirit, Believe in Yourself. Okay, what about these chestnuts, these walnuts, these nuts? Are we going nuts? Am I going nuts? Am I going nuts, guys? Is this trying to tell me something? I'm going nuts. We're all going a little bit nuts, but hey, that's the point. Is we're gonna get rid of our nuts and we're gonna be sensational. You got to be flipping kidding me. I'm not even playing around, you guys. I'm not even playing around, okay? Oh my gosh, I really hope my phone does not spaz out and delete this video. I really do. Okay. Was I not just talking about the ants? This is time to collaborate. Teamwork. This is all about teamwork. Storing up. Going over your, possibly, your possessions, whether it is worldly possessions or internal possessions, really evaluating what needs to go and what needs to stay. I mean, he's almost, look at, he's like almost throwing that one away. I mean, what squirrel throws anything away unless it's a bad nut? So right there, there's your answer right there. If it's a bad nut, it's got to go. There's plenty of wonderful ones out there. Plenty of good nuts out there. Yeah, lots of good nuts. I'm a good nut. Well, so I tell myself sometimes. So, ant spirit and time. I mean, come on, what more? And like, seriously, bobcat. Okay, we're talking. I mean, now, y'all, you can think I'm off my. You can think whatever you want. It's your. I really did. I sat here and asked Archangel Michael and everyone, like I normally do, but I really asked for such a clear sign that spirit was with us all in a way that I was able to show to you guys that spirit is truly with us and has your back, and you are never truly alone. Okay, you guys see me shuffle. I mean, there's no way I mean, I got so many, like, I got so many cards in front of me. Deck after deck after deck after deck. I got two more still. I still got two more, and they're all in piles. There's no way I could have possibly gone through all those cards and put that together. And I'm no magician, okay? I can't shuffle and keep my eye on some card. So there is your proof. The proof is in the pudding, honey. Like I said, the proof is in the pudding, okay? I just sat here and Spirit wanted me to notice, which I have never really. This is when I generally see this card. It is about tradition. It is about the knowledge you have learned and taken, and about putting it out there, which is what we talked about as well. Putting that into play, being sensational, but it's more of a deep ancestral kind of knowledge is what this card represents according to the book. Okay, so for this card to come out and for me to notice for the very first time ever the little details. I mean, I've looked at this card, but not those things have not screamed out at me like that. And for the nuts to scream out on this one instead of the squirrel, and then to have the ants come out. Okay, I'm just saying. And right here, life is a mystery. Okay, so for the non-believers and the naysayers in our lives, Spirit has our back, and we are all going to be just fine through all this. This is why we have worked so hard, and there is nothing, my loves, for you to fear whatsoever. Okay? Everything is going to be fine. And seriously, if you need anything whatsoever, my number is right down below. Please just text me and, go from there. Okay? See what you need. I've got 6 different decks. I've got many different readings I can do, types of readings for many different types of areas in your life, blockages, chakras, ancestral energies. So, if you guys would like a reading, I'm just doing donation-based readings for now. I did drop my price for now, simply because times, but it does take a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of energy, man. It really does. So, okay, so that's what I've got for you guys. There's nothing to fear. Life is a mystery, and if that doesn't put a glimmer in your eye, then I don't know what will. The love, the light, the tragedies, the mysteries, every aspect of our life, divine timing. And when things start getting real tough these next few weeks, or it just seems like me saying everything's gonna be fine sounds like bullshit to you, keep pushing through and do not lose your faith. Okay? And tell yourself that you are prepared for anything. Much love, y'all. Everything you need is inside of you. Stop looking to the outside world When I say prepared, yes, our physical bodies may need food, and we'll work on that, okay? We're going to work on that. So we're preparing. But everything else we absolutely need is bam. You are prepared. And we will continue to grow and learn and be even more prepared. Okay? So trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. Got so excited about the nuts and it all matching up that, like, I really just did not make my point with that one. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Y'all, I'll see you next time. Much love, and please share my videos. I need more subscribers. I'm trying to get to 33. Come on, guys, we can do it. Much love.